Oh, welcome back to my agenda where we think highly of ourselves and we're kind to others, because if we aren't, then who will? Today we're going to be digging into top 10 tools for curly girls that I think would really improve your arsenal and have really stepped up my hair game. If you're interested, make sure you stay tuned because we're about to get into it. So this is my shameless plea. If you enjoy this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell. Thanks. Okay, so I'm just a girl with curly hair. I am not a professional, so keep that in mind. I'm just sharing some things with you that I've learned along the way, tools that I've acquired that have really helped me step up my hair game, things that have really just brought out the curl pattern and helped me in my journey. So for starters, I'm just gonna get into a scalp massager. We're gonna go over 10 tools that really enhance the curl pattern and things that will make you live your best curl life. So I picked this up at Walgreens. The little prongs on it are like, I don't know, rubber, I guess. Either way, you can put shampoo on this and you can shampoo the scalp, or you can just shampoo like normal and then go in and put this on the scalp and rub, and it just kind of agitates the scalp. So if you have any buildup, dead skin, dandruff, anything like that, this will like knock it loose for you. And then obviously it's just like a massage, so that's really nice. And then on top of that, the stimulation, you know, it brings blood flow to the scalp, so it helps your hair grow. This thing is a must-have when you're washing your hair. It will absolutely change your life, even if it's just for the massage alone. This is super nice. Everything that I'm showing you will be linked down below, and you'll be able to pick it up if you're interested. All right, so that's our first product. Next, we're gonna go over something else that I use in the shower, and that is a wet brush. The brand is Wet Brush. Obviously you can see it's a comb. It's a wide tooth comb, yes. I've seen them much wider, so this is like medium to me. But I want you just to see the shape of the bristles on this. You see how they're not straight, they're kind of like that. Anyway, when you're using this in the shower, you want to, you know, put on your conditioner, whatnot. Let it sit for a bit so it's nice and moisturized. You don't want to comb this through your hair if it's tangled. When your hair is moisturized and you start to comb, this thing separates your curls, so you're already like working on that curl pattern, because this is knocking them out while you're in the shower. The bristles are like separating them, and then you get these individual clumps. And this is what you want. You don't want stringy hair when you have beautiful curls. When, you know, they're clumped together, you want to be able to see that curl pattern, and this helps you do that before you ever even get out of the water. So this is like a pre-up to the whole styling process. This just helps shapes your curls and trains your hair while you're in the shower. So this is a must-have. I love it. And then also it's just great for detangling. You don't have to struggle with your hands or anything like that. Number 3, I'm gonna go in with this water bottle, because when I got this, things changed. So my hair is fairly long, like y'all can see. When I tell you I got so sick of spraying my hair and having to constantly go like this is just so tiring. It makes your arm weak, hand sore, and it's just like, this though, it'll be linked down below as well too. I love this. It's an automatic spray bottle. You pump it a couple times and it just sprays. It's a continuous sprayer, just so you guys can see. It's still going. I love this thing. And it's still going, guys. Just a couple pumps, so it saves some muscle. So anytime you're doing a refresh, a style, or you just need to like lay your edges or something like that, this baby is a boss. It's a must-have. It comes in different sizes and all types of different brands, so you don't have to get this one. Just make sure you get one, because it's amazing. Next up, we're gonna get into some drying tools. Actually, I'm gonna get into this brush real quick, and then we'll get into the drying tools, because they're just as important. This is a must-have if you're a curly girl, and if you don't have one, you need to run to the store right now and get one. This is a pattern brush, but I want you to get a Denman brush or a pattern brush, a brush that is like this. This thing can train your hair. It separates the hair, and then you can go like that, which you guys have seen me do in several of my videos. This right here is what gives my hair its shape. This is how I have the curls that I have. It's this brush. This was a bit pricier. I got it from the pattern website. It'll be linked down below, but I'll also link a Denman brush, like a cheaper version, something like that, just in case you don't want to invest. There will be another option down below. This is a must-have, and it also like untangles the hair. So get you a Denman brush, because this, if you don't think your hair can curl, try it. I promise this will give you some results. All right, so now we are gonna get into the drying tools. And truly, this one right here, you should already have at home. If not, I don't know how not. I would go on to say that it's impossible that you don't. It's just a t-shirt. Make sure that your shirt is 100% cotton. This is in place of a microfiber towel. So you either want a 100% cotton t-shirt or a microfiber towel. When you get out of the shower and your hair is untangled because we've already gone in with our wet brush, you want to pull your hair up, and then you want to wrap it in a shirt, or you want to wrap it into a microfiber towel. Why? Because remember these clumps I was talking about? You don't want to disturb those. And the little not sharp, but the bristles on your towel, you know what I'm talking about? The roughness of that towel will pull your hair apart. It'll cause frizz, and it's just not good to the cuticle of your hair. It can damage it. So this shirt, soft, smooth, 100% cotton. It's going to absorb some of that water for when you get ready to put product into it. Same with the microfiber towel. It doesn't have that roughness to it. So you want to probably just run to your bedroom and get you a cotton t-shirt. And the next time you wash your hair, use it instead of a towel. Game changer. Next up, we are gonna get into the whole drying. Two options. So when I was doing the curly girl method, I did actually get introduced into a hooded dryer. I'd only ever seen them like in salons. But this one, I'll have linked below, and it is legit one that you pop onto your dryer. You put it around the hair dryer, and then you put this sucker on your head. Now they have ones that don't have the tie, which I highly suggest and recommend that you get one with a tie, because you don't want this thing blowing up with air and then poof, it pops off your head. So make sure you get you one with a tie. Either way, this is good for hot oil treatments, anytime you want to moisturize the hair and add some heat for a prolonged period of time. If you look and see, it has all these holes on the interior, on the top, and all the sides. So it really does work. Also, if you just want to sit, relax, and dry your hair, pop this on. Make sure that you're not blocking the vent to your blow dryer. Put this on there, put it on, and just sit and relax while your hair dries. This is also good for like roller sets, flexi rods, anything like that, if you happen to be on a schedule. So this is really nice. I have used it, and the way that my hair feels when it comes out, it's just always a lot softer than when I put like high heat to it, just because I feel like, I don't know, the process of the dry is a lot slower, and your hair just kind of gets more moisture. I don't know, maybe it like seals the product a little better. But this right here is something you definitely want to look into, especially if you're somebody that loves roller sets and flexi rods and deep conditioning treatments, because that really works well for that. Next up, we're gonna go into, I'm gonna save the best for last. We're gonna go into some bows, things to pull your hair up with, and it's a good old scrunchie, girl. Now these scrunchies are different because they don't have metal on them. There's no metal rivet or whatever it's called, a clamp. Either way, I remember buying those type of hair bows and them constantly getting stuck in my hair and me having to rip and pull and cut, and it would just honestly be so damaging to the hair. These don't have that. They come in many different sizes, and they come in a variety of colors. So these are available everywhere, honestly. I think like Walmart, Kroger, CVS, Walgreens. So make sure you go out, pick yourself up some of these. I love these bigger ones. I just am able to wrap it twice and boom, that's my ponytail. Hair's a little bit thicker. When I want to really keep it up, I do go in for like a third loop, and I know that I'm gonna have that extra hold. They last. They don't pull apart. They're not super cheap. I have had a cheaper brand, so I do recommend you get the scrunchie brand. I want to say they probably have these at the Dollar Tree, to be honest. Check them out though. These save your hair, and they're just really nice to have around. Next up, we're going in with some shears. All right, so you want a pair of scissors. Not just any scissors. I probably need to replace these, but they're like some cheapo hair cutting scissors. And this is because a lot of times when you're doing your hair, you notice things like that. Like I could cut that off. I'm not going to right now, but that's not coming back to life. It's dead. And I know it's from the color. So I just keep some scissors handy, and occasionally when I see like a dud, I go in and I trim it. And then also I tend to trim my own hair sometimes in between visits to the hair salon. To me, it's curly and I don't wear it straight that often, so the cut's not gonna look bad. Like, if anything, I'll be like framing my face. I actually cut my bangs maybe like a month and a half ago. I didn't film it. I should have. But yeah, I'll be doing something else to my hair coming up. So you guys make sure that you stay tuned for that video, because I'm gonna be doing a cut, and it's not gonna be a wolf cut. Everybody's doing a wolf cut right now. I'm not gonna do that. But I will show you guys how to trim hair. Anyway, on to another game changer for the really like hold of your hair when it's like this, and then also I guess when it's not styled. You just want to protect it and make sure that you're not breaking it off on a on a unhealthy pillowcase, like a cotton pillowcase or something that's not satin or silk. So you want to go on and get yourself a bonnet. What? And she's reversible. I will link the Etsy store that I got this from. The reason I love it is because it's elastic, but then it has the tie. So this is not constantly falling off of your head while you sleep. You can tie it on top or you can tie it below, and it stays on all night. I love it. It holds the hair. Even for longer hair, you can put your hair in here. It's a pretty big bonnet. It's wonderful. So you want to make sure that you're protecting your hair while you sleep. You could still do a pineapple if you wanted to, and then put the bonnet on. Sometimes I just put my head upside down and I pop this thing on, and it just holds the hair. It does create some heat, like anything that you would put on your head overnight. So I also find putting a little bit of moisturizer on my hair before I go to bed, like some oil or something just to coat the hair. If it needs it. If it doesn't need it, then I don't do that. But this also keeps the oil and stuff off of my pillow. So I am a big fan of this. They have some really nice colorful ones. This is really good quality. I hope you support this lady's business. I don't know her name. This isn't sponsored or anything like that, but I love the quality, so I'm gonna link her store down below. And last but not least, this is my favorite. This is the best thing that I have for my curls. Actually, other than the Denman brush, the pattern brush, they're tied, to tell you the truth. I love both of these so much. Now you guys have seen in my videos that I blow dry my hair, and I always diffuse. You need a diffuser. If you don't get anything else that I'm showing you, you need a diffuser. A diffuser is going to change the way your hair looks. It's going to help the curl pattern. It's going to help it dry. It's going to help the product set and hold. You need a diffuser. I know some people don't believe in using heat. That's fine. Put it on and use low heat. Be careful with heat settings anyways when it comes to your hair, especially if you're straightening it. Either way, this diffuser is life, it's everything. Like, girl, I'm not going to link this actual diffuser below. I'm going to link some other ones because this is a set. This came together. So actually, maybe I'll link this if you're interested. You could check it out. It's a bit pricey, but I will link some comparable diffusers down below that I've had in the past, that I still have, that I use, that are just as good. But make sure, if you don't get anything else I'm talking about, you can get one of these. So there you have it, my top 10 things that every curly girl needs in her arsenal, because it's going to help elevate your beautiful curl pattern, and it's just going to help you love your hair, love your curls. I promise. Like I said, everything is linked below. Check it out. Let me know down in the comments if you have any of these things, or if you have some other tools and tips that I could be using to make my curls better. Anyways, thank you for being here. Thanks for making it to the end if you did. Take care and share love always. Bye guys.